So winding down for the evening, and of course, the best way to wind down is talking about you, and in particular, who you are, and that's money, and you're a star. And this isn't a conversation to stroke your ego or make you feel better. It's a truth conversation, quite frankly. And it's about you just knowing that. We often look at celebrities who are labeled stars and we place ourselves on a different pedestal until you recognize that you don't need the validation or your name etched into the ground where people walk over. You don't need that to validate yourself as a star. You simply need the awareness of who you are. And once there is the awareness, there's still another stage, and that's the acceptance. So awareness and acceptance, two different things. So becoming aware and accepting it. And once you accept it, you step more into your power. And you're a rising star. Isn't that beautiful? A rising star, you have no limits. This journey is endless. And that's a beautiful thing. Because once you step into your knowing, into your acceptance, the journey becomes that much more exciting and enjoyable. It truly does. And earlier I mentioned that your money, and again, nothing to stroke your ego, it's just a reality check that you truly are. Once you know who you are, you begin matching the frequency of that which you're trying to manifest physically. But it truly does begin by knowing who you are. If you notice, you have a lot of ads, you have a lot of individuals vying for your attention because you are the money. But we get so distracted by not realizing that about ourselves. We actually have to make time for ourselves. We have to make time to go out in nature. We have to make time to work out because everyone is vying for our attention because your money. And so what do you do with that realization that you are? It's a different outlook on life. Quite frankly, it's knowing that everything's okay, that you carry money with you wherever you go. And it's really, I say in the beginning, it really is challenging to accept that. So it's kind of like you hear it, and then wow, you hear it. And I feel that begins with knowing that your money is really with stepping into the now. Because when you step into the now, you're really gonna realize how much you truly are monetary, how rich you are, how wealthy you are, and your money bags. Because you're gonna start sharing your creativity. You're gonna step into your essence because you recognize that you already have it all, and your wealth is unlimited. And just all I can say to that is step into it and try it, because I think the money thing is such a big part of our journey that saying it is one thing. When you're ready, it is a totally different experience when you actually step into that and practice that. And that really takes you saying, I want to explore this. I'm curious about whether I am money and how does this work. Again, to practice it is being in the now, doing those things that you always said that you would do if you had the money. And sometimes those things are, I would play the piano for people. I would, read a book. I would start a podcast. A lot of things I find that a lot of people love being in service for others, which I think is actually beautiful. And part of that is knowing who you are. And here you have it. So that is a nice platform for you to delve into self-discovery of how how money works, because you're putting it in circulation. I don't know if you ever heard circulating money. You put it out into the universe, it comes back tenfold. Well, it truly does. And when you put yourself out there to the universe, again, it doesn't have to be audience where your face is on screen or anything like that, but knowing who you are, that you're wealth, and so you're giving of yourself. You, when you're doing that, you're circulating money. That is the circulation of money, sharing you. And that's when you see it manifest in the physical form. So that's the circulation of money. And again, if you want to explore that, step into the now and don't postpone who you want to be. You can be that now. So there you have it. I love, these conversations about just self-awareness because it makes the world so much more beautiful. And you really made my evening by spending it with me. So thank you. Don't let me float off into the abyss. I'd love to be part of your world, and we can do that by you liking the video and subscribing so I can see you soon. All right, guys, catch you on the next one.